How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Alamo Bowl recap video. Oregon beats Texas 30-7 in Mack Brown's last ever game as the head coach for the Texas Longhorns. And it wasn't the best game to be his last game. It was a tough matchup, but still, he's one of the class acts of college football. I thought he was a good coach. I mean, a great man, a good recruiter, a great icon for the sport. A great face of the sport, really. So, um, who knows what he'll do? Who knows if he'll end up coaching somewhere else? I'd highly doubt it. I mean, he's pretty much all that's behind him, but I think, one of the greatest guys in college football history, and I think he's well deserving of a spot in the Hall of Fame. So, getting into the game, this was kind of an odd game because Oregon didn't necessarily light the scoreboard up offensively, but their defense did it for them. The two pick sixes were pretty much the difference in the game. Both teams ran the football pretty good. Texas was pretty physical in this football game. But Case McCoy really struggled. Two pick sixes. That was the first score of the game. You're trying to shock everybody in the country, and you go out the first drive, throw a pick six. It's not a great way to start against a team that has a high-powered offense. Even though the Texas defense played very well. Without those two picks, that would be a 16-7 score. Oregon did move the football, but when they got the opportunity, they had to kick field goals. So that's that. And they tried to bring in Tyrone Swoops. I thought he looked pretty good near the end of the game. I think he's the quarterback of the future for the next head coach, but they couldn't get anything done. There were some questionable play calls for Texas, some 3rd and 7s, 3rd and longs. They had an opportunity to move the football in the field goal range. They ran the football, some real questionable play calls, but as long as you can't throw the football against Oregon, you can't be one-dimensional against Oregon to be able to win the football game. You saw the teams they play, they're physical against them, they can run the football, yes, but they also have a passing game along with that, and Texas didn't. Case McCoy was bad, just very bad today. 8 of 17, 48 yards and a touchdown. Tyrone Swoops, he was 1 of 6, 8 yards, but he ran the football. He had the biggest play of the night. Texas had a 25-yard run, 8 carries for 38 yards. So he definitely needs to improve as a passer, but he can run the football. Kind of reminds you of Vince Young. Keep that in the back of your head. But on the flip side, like I said, Oregon's defense played well. You got to give them all the credit in the world. Marcus Mariota had a great game. Ended up 18 of 26, 253 yards, and a touchdown. Also ran for 133 on the ground. Definitely the player of the game. They ended up 216 yards on the ground as a team. Texas ended up 180 yards. Malcolm Brown had a really big game. He was 26 for 130 yards, and Case McCoy had the lone touchdown on the night, running the football up the middle. But yeah, man, just pretty much pick sixes were the difference when that happened. The way the offense was playing for Texas, that was the dagger. 2 minutes into the game for Texas. So, but Texas defense did play well. They did play well. But congratulations to Oregon on your bowl win. Mark Helfrich's first win as head coach, and I think he's a nice offensive mind, a good Chip Kelly disciple. And like he said at the end of the game, that it's a young team, expect them to come back and be right back in the mix of things next year. Wouldn't be surprised at all if they made the 4-team playoff, which starts next year. So, also good luck to Texas moving forward. It's going to be a different journey in the chapter of Texas Longhorn football. Mack Brown's now gone. Bring in Coach B. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Jimbo Fisher, James Franklin, Art Briles, or Charlie Strong? That's what the list is cut down to. We'll have to see on that. But yeah, I do want to say once again, congratulations, Mack Brown on a great career and everything, and you deserve a spot in the Hall of Fame. But that is it, guys. If you're a fan of either of these two teams, let me know what you think this game means for your program moving forward. Let me know what you thought about the game. And let me know what you thought about Mack Brown's career. Either if you're just a fan out there or one of the fans of these two teams, let me know what you thought about Mack Brown and his career and his departure at Texas. And who do you think Texas is going to hire as the next head coach? Let me know that as well. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more bowl game coverage. We're going to be covering every single bowl game this bowl season. Make sure to big hit the like button and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SROTR. Hope you guys have a happy and safe New Year's. And as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans. See you. Catch you guys later tonight with the Arizona State and Texas Tech recap. Peace.